What is up, everyone? This game is Starcraft 2, and it's one of my favorite games that I've been playing. Came out, I believe, in 2010 at the end of the year, so it's almost 3 years old. It's a real-time strategy game. Um, Basically, start out here, you got your little workers. This is your base. The workers, they gather minerals and gas out of these geysers here, and you use those minerals to build military base structures, and out of those you produce fighting units, which you hopefully will use to beat your opponent, which for me today I'm going up against this guy who is playing the Zerg race. There's 3 races: Zerg, Protoss, which is what I am, little aliens, and Terran, which those are human-based. That I used to play Terran a lot when I first started playing this game, and actually got to the Diamond League in 1 versus 1, which is one. Back then there was one league above that, which was Masters League. So I got up to Diamond, and I was actually playing quite a bit, and I was decent. But anymore, I don't play this game very much, and I'm not very good anymore. I just like to mess around. I'm playing Protoss now because I think it's fun. And this is actually a game in the Silver League, which there's Bronze, Silver, Platinum, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Masters, and then Grandmasters. So this is pretty low. But this guy that I'm playing against isn't too bad. I kind of went and skimmed through this replay, and he wasn't too terrible. So it's not a bad little game to show, I guess. Right now I'm just haven't even built any gas geysers. I'm just building workers. First building structure is a forge, and that's going to allow me to, here in a little bit, throw down a cannon, which is a static defense structure. And I'm kind of trying to wall this off because these little guys right here, I don't want them to, they're really fast units, Zerglings. I don't want them to get inside here, because if they get all the way back here, they're going to start doing some damage, and I'm going to have a bad time. So, kind of scouted out. I knew when the Zerglings were going to be out. I don't know, I think that guy wanted to pause, but I don't think we got to pause in the game. But here we go, going to finish off the wall just in time. Cybernetics core going down. The static defense structure of the cannon right there. Look at this right here. See, they could have came in here, but I moved my probe here and put him on hold position, and they can't get through. And it's hard for them to kill him because only 1 or 2 of them can hit him at a time. So that little guy was actually kind of a boss right there, because you know, 1 probe against 6 Zerglings, and he's like, can't come through here. Now I got the Zealot out to hold this little spot in the wall so they can't funnel through. Got my expansion, my second Nexus going up. This is going to allow me to gather more minerals, get a stronger economy going. And I'm surprised to see, okay, this guy hasn't expanded yet. Okay, I had my probe down here, kind of making it hard for him to get his expansion down, being a little pain in the butt there. So he got this down, and then looks like he double expanded there at the same time. So he thought maybe he could do some damage if those Zerglings. Didn't happen, so now he's double expanding. And let's see, what am I doing? Going down the second gateway, researching warp gate. It's pretty essential. It'll allow my gateways to turn into warp gates where I can warp in units anywhere where there's a pylon. So I'll be needing that. Expansion's finishing up. He's got a roach worn down. I think I'm about to throw down a Stargate here in a little bit, because I like Stargates, and I'm going to get a bunch of Phoenixes out. That's kind of what my plan is to do. Put another cannon down, making me feel nice and safe here behind my wall. Should be building some more workers. Yep, there I go. Second gateway's done. Let's see what this guy's doing. He's only got 1 gas. He's already got the queen ready there. Um, yeah, so this is kind of what I started doing, is getting the wall up so I can secure my second base for a while. I was getting the Stargate earlier, like yesterday, and trying to pump out the Phoenixes, which would be okay, but then I'm not, like I said, I don't play this game very much anymore, and I would send the Phoenixes over, and then I couldn't get, harassed with the Phoenixes and still manage to get my second base up and the wall built and everything, and they would just send in Zerglings, and I couldn't multitask, so I'm focusing on the wall first, and then the Stargate, which is about to finish right meow. Um, so far, he's going roaches. He hasn't went to layer yet, but I think we'll be heading towards that direction here pretty soon. Am I producing Phoenixes yet? Yes, I am. Okay. I want to produce 4 or 5 Phoenixes. I'm chrono boosting those out, which is this energy bar on your Nexus. You can use that to build your units faster if you use it on the structures like I should be doing here. There we go. Starting my ground upgrade from the forge. This will make my ground units attack stronger. I think I'm building another forge so I can upgrade my defenses at the same time. Got another gateway there. That Phoenix is kind of looking for some overlords to kill, but he's kind of playing it close to the vest. Doesn't really have his overlords out and about on the map. He hasn't really scouted me in a while, which is not uncommon for a Silver League player like this guy. I would say he's fairly fundamentally sound on his economy and, doing everything right back home, but, he doesn't know what I have, which it's kind of hard. I got a wall here, but he could have had an overlord here and then came in and sacrificed the overlord and kind of seen what I'm doing. This way he would have known that I had a Stargate, but maybe I should have had a stalker down here to stop that, but I'm not worried about it. It's a Silver League player. I know they're not going to scout. They're just going to blindly build what they're wanting to build, and then they're going to try to attack eventually when they feel like they have enough. So, these are sentries right here, kind of a spellcaster unit. They can, biggest thing that they can do is throw down these force fields, which was kind of like, you'll see it later in the game. I'm using them, I think. Kind of build a little wall here to kind of dictate where the enemy units can and cannot go. They can also use this Guardian Shield, which puts a big bubble around all the units and will reduce incoming damage taken. So that's pretty good. Hallucinate. You can build a fake unit and basically fly it over here to scout, which I should do more of, but I don't really do that. It's kind of a waste of an energy. So I got the Phoenixes up, and they're waiting on their orders. They should be out doing some work. Come on, guys, go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm macroing here. There we go. Now we're gonna go out, and he doesn't know I have any air units, so he's probably not gonna be prepared for this. But he's already got a Hydralisk in down, so these Hydralisks are gonna, kind of keep me from doing too much damage because they are very good against air units. But I'm gonna come in here and try to snipe this Queen real quick. At this point, I do notice he has the Hydralisk, so I'm kind of backing out. Queen got out of there. Didn't kill the Queen. I'm gonna try to kill this Overlord. At this point, the good thing is I know exactly what he has, and which is good for me because I'm already building Colossus, and because I'm building all these Phoenixes, he's going to build more of these Colossus, is my guess, and Hydralisk. And these Colossuses that I will be building will absolutely rape these Hydralisks. So that's kind of what I'm banking on. I want to get a few kills with these Phoenixes. These Overlords are 100 minerals apiece, so any of those that I can pick off will help, and also goes towards the supply count, which is actually higher than mine right now, which is normal for Zerg. Zerg's usually going to have a higher supply count, but my army is going to be fine against what he's got so far. Killing these rocks right here, actually it kills it and then it folds over, so now I'm walled in over here, so I can get my third base up and going. Gonna put a pylon here and probably put some cannons here. So this is really the only way he can come in right now, unless he wants to break these rocks, which he can do, but you know, by the time he breaks them I would know he's over there, so I'm feeling pretty safe right now. I got a couple cannons down here in case he builds Mutalisk, but I've already seen these go in Roach Hydra, but just in case, I got a couple cannons. A little overkill probably on my part. I should probably turn these into warp gates, but not really on top of that right now. These guys are just hanging out, kind of waiting for me to control them and say go kill some overlords, but I'm just content to kind of hang back right now. I think I'm building Colossus, trying to chrono boost those out of this Robo Bay. Upgrades, yep, I'm finishing up 2-2, so these guys are going to change to 2-2 on their attacks. All my ground units here pretty quick. There goes the Phoenixes. I wonder what they're going to do now. Alright, yep, picking off a worker there. I'm going to get this Overlord. Yep, kind of, he sends his whole army scrambling around. He's kind of in panic mode a little bit right now. Got another Overlord. I think I did lose one of the Phoenixes, but he's building another Spore Crawler, which is static air defense, which is going to cost him one a worker, because Zerg uses their workers to build structures, so he lost a worker, plus this costs like 100 minerals, I think. But those guys, they didn't do too much damage, but you know, they kind of served the purpose. Main purpose was scouting and trying to dictate what he is going to build, which is Hydralisk. He has got a lot of Hydralisk, which is exactly what I'm banking on, and he's getting close to maxing out. You can only have 200 population, so he's getting close to that. At that point you can't build any more units, so he's thinking I better move out now so I can, you know, let a few of my guys die, hopefully kill some of his guys, and then, you know, he's working on getting his fourth base, so this isn't really saturated over here. Only 6 workers on minerals, and he's got the double gas going, so he's got way too much gas right now. But you know, I'm not sure what he plans to do with that. But like I said, he's getting close to max out. He is maxed out now, and you know, I got a good amount of 5 Colossus. Good amount here. Got a Mothership Core, some Zealots. They should have charge. Research. Should be researching. Yep, I'm researching charge for these Zealots. And he's kind of moving out, taking a weird path. Not sure why he's doing that, but he's going to come knocking to this front door anytime, and he's not going to like what he sees whenever he sees 5 Colossuses. And yeah, that's kind of scaring him off there. So he's going to kind of, yeah, try his luck here at the front. Oh man, it's just roasting. They shoot laser beams. Giant laser beams out of their eyes. I don't know. Do they shoot them out of their eyes? Anyway, War of the Worlds, yeah. Those guys can rake. So this is where it gets funny, because this guy is not very good. He's gonna come over here and try to attack these rocks, which I did break down earlier. So basically at this point, he is trapping himself right here. And this is not going to end well for him. Sentries are going to, I think, cut off the retreat here with those force fields I was talking about. Yep, so he can't go anywhere. And he's just getting roasted. He tries to come back in here. You know, he may kill, oh, yeah, and then I had to type that in. You know, which, yeah, massacre. It was a straight up massacre. He kind of took the bait, you know, went in here, you know, I swung around, trapped him in there, you know, he's just that's pretty much the game right there. I could just kind of march up and win right now, even though he's kind of still in it, but not really. But I think I wanted to get a couple more units out just to be sure. Not sure what I'm doing. A couple forward pylons up here so I can reinforce. But like I said, basically it's over at this point. I don't know if I started on my third and final round of upgrades, but I don't think it's gonna finish by the time, because I'm moving out right now. Basically, gonna put my foot on his throat and just press down because I have the advantage. After that last battle, I didn't lose hardly anything. So, wow, that's quite a little pack of overlords. He's really scared of those phoenixes that I had flying around, so he wants them nice and protected right there. But anyway, here we go. Got a little guy in here too. This is a immortal. They also come out of the robotics bay. They are a pretty nice little unit. I am, leaning obviously more towards the Colossus this game because of the Hydralisk count of my opponent here. He's got some Corruptors now, which is an air unit that is going to counter my Colossus. So that was kind of a good little reaction by him. It's just, at this point it's not going to be enough. I'm going to use the Stalkers to kill the Corruptors. And really, he made a bad move here. Oh, I didn't even notice he had a Nidus network. Okay, he's moving an Overlord over here, but I'm attacking right now. He's getting all his units bunched up back here. I'm using the force fields, so basically all these little Zerglings, they can't do anything. And look at them just die, because they can't get around the force fields. The Colossus are just mowing them down. The Corruptors are killing a couple Colossus, but not too worried about it. Stalkers are still hanging in there, cleaning them up right now. He never made it over here, I guess, to do his Nidus network. I had cannons here, so he wouldn't have been able to get that anyway. So yeah, game's pretty much over at this point. Yep, and he left. So that was just a little typical Silver League game in Starcraft 2. I don't know, I might do another one or two more of these, maybe get in a game that's a little more exciting. I know this one was a little bit boring, but kind of gave an overview of this game and how it works and how I play. So hopefully I'll get a couple more out and go from there.